Okay, my friends, right, cheers to start with. Right, I've seen lots of you viewers of mine out there, I'll just have a quick drink first, who's booked holidays to the Canary Islands, whether it be Tenerife, Lanzarote, Gran Canaria or Fuerteventura, and you've cancelled them or are thinking of cancelling your holiday because our beloved Boris Johnson has now brought in quarantine regulations for when you return back from the Canary Islands. Well, I'm going to say for one moment, hold off on that before you cancel anything, because there's two reasons that you've been cancelling. First of all, which is honestly that's fine, there's nothing you can do about it really, is when you get back you have to quarantine for 2 weeks, and a lot of people can't afford to do that if they've got jobs and they can't work from home, so that's understandable, totally understandable. The other reason is insurance policies. Now, I've had a lot of people say to me, you're going back out on the 21st of August, Lee, have you got insurance? Yes, I have. I can't say who with, because it breaks YouTube regulations. I'm not allowed to advertise it, but Google it and there are insurance companies out there who will insure you for going over to Tenerife while it's under quarantine regulations. I'm sure that lots of you out there will know. Pop them in the comments down below. That's allowed. I'm not allowed to say it on the channel itself. Now, I've also had a lot of people as well tell me to look online because the Canaries government have actually put in place some insurance. Now, I want to go into this for you now, which basically says Canary Islands, this is in the Independent, by the way, if you want to look, independent.co.uk. It's not in anything like the Sun, so don't worry. Canary Islands offer free coronavirus insurance to Tempt back tourists. Now, there's no cost to travellers and all are automatically covered, says the tourist board. Now, I will go into this a little bit more in depth. I'll read this, but this doesn't cover you like your normal insurance, so you will still need holiday insurance and cover when you go out there. And again, anybody out there who knows an insurance company who will cover you, pop it in the description below and help the other people out. So I'm going to read this out. It says the Canary Islands are offering tourists free insurance covering coronavirus related incidents in an attempt to reassure holidaymakers. The policy, launched by the Canaries Department of Tourism Industry and Commerce in partnership with insurance firm AXA, will cover Spanish and foreign visitors alike. It also says, provided they are staying in tourist accommodation rather than with friends and family. So remember that, that's quite important. All medical expenses, health, repatriation and extended stays necessitated by quarantine will be covered for those who test positive for COVID-19 while staying on the islands. There's no cost to travellers and all are automatically covered. A spokesman for the Spanish Tourist Office told the Irish Independent. The scheme launches this week. Now, this was a couple of days ago that this was in the Independent. It will be in place for the next 12 months. However, it does not cover COVID-19 cases that were known about before travel. And if you have got COVID-19, don't travel anyway. Do not take COVID-19 abroad with you. Stay at home and get yourself better, hopefully, and isolate. The move comes as islands struggle to kickstart tourism this summer in the wake of the pandemic. While Spain was initially on the Foreign Office's list of countries exempt from its blanket advisory, get away wasp. I never film with children, animals or wasps, by the way. Where was I now? It was removed from the 25th of July following a surge in coronavirus cases. The Canaries and Balearic Islands, which both have much lower infection rates. Boris, if you're watching this, it has much lower infection rates, so why have you included the Canary Islands? I have no idea. Incidentally, by the way, I've got a new t-shirt, a little bit of selfless promotion with Boris Johnson. Onwards, let's go to the Canaries, which I've got for Tenerife, Fuerteventura, Lanzarote and Gran Canaria, so you can pick one of them up in the merch store below. There you go. With I've had people say who wants Boris on their shirt, but it's got me and he's hanging off the back of a plane. Anyway, back to the story. we've got the Department for Transport also took Spain off of its own list of countries, exempt from the 2-week quarantine currently in place. I mean, it's absolutely crazy why they did this. I have no idea whatsoever. I mean, in an open letter to Boris Johnson, businesses including TUI, EasyJet, British Airways and Heathrow Airport Road, it is clear that the Canary and Balearic Islands are not facing the same epidemiological, there we go, situation as parts of mainland Spain, with rates of COVID that are lower in the UK, reads the letter. This is absolute, complete madness, it really is. It makes no sense. So I'll put the link to I won't read anymore. I'll put the link to this in the description below. Incidentally, by the way, Janet Anscombe, again I'll put a link to Janet Anscombe as well in the description below. She's wrote a little note here as well on her website, and it says further, this is important actually, and this was updated on the 8th of August, so Janet Anscombe, thank you very much. I'll put her link in the description below. She really is a fountain of knowledge on Tenerife and the Canaries. Further clarification is obviously needed. The policy about which I have no more details yet than I posted below does not cover anything other than any COVID expenses. Those wishing openly to flout UK government advice and knowing full well that their travel insurance will be null and void if they go to a no-fly country, despite being advised not to, now seemingly think that this is an alternative and it will cover them instead if they're burgled or break a leg or if they have stuff stolen. It will not cover you for that. It will not cover you for that. However, like I say, there are insurance companies that will. She goes on to say, to be clear, if you come relying on this policy, you will be trusting a policy about which no firm details are yet available and expecting. 2, that you will catch COVID-19 because it's the only conceivable reason you'd consider you needed the cover provided by this policy. And she says, and if you think you have COVID-19, totally agree with her. Obviously, as I'm sure everyone else will do, please just stay at home for your sake and ours. People, have some sanity, please. So basically, I just wanted to get out there that there is this insurance in place or going to be being put in place by the government, but there also are insurance companies out there that will cover you. If you are going to go against government guidelines like I am doing on August the 21st, then make sure that you do have insurance. Don't travel without insurance. Look online, look in the description below, because I'm sure there'll be lots of people down there that will tell you insurance companies that will cover you. So have a good time. If you do go to Tenerife or one of the other Canary Islands, I will be going on the 21st of August again to meet back up with the Night Strider. And I've got lots of people, by the way, saying please do the north of the island. You've done enough food, you've done enough of the south. I'm going to be doing a lot more of the north of the island and exploring the island as well. I think we've done enough restaurants. Don't get me wrong, I might do a couple while I'm there, but it won't be a series dedicated on restaurants and me wandering along the seafront. I'm going to do a couple of live videos while I'm there of walking along the seafront there on the south of the island to give you an idea what's open, and then we're going to be doing a bit of exploring. So anyway, that is all from me today. It was just a quick video to update you because lots of people are saying, oh, there's an insurance out there now and you shouldn't be travelling without insurance. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's informative. Let's get the comments rolling in the description down below, and let's help each other out, because we don't want to be travelling to the Canaries without insurance. I certainly am going to be doing those. So from me, I say to Boris Johnson, if you are watching, Boris, onwards, let's go. I'm still going to the Canary Islands. Yes, I will self-isolate when I get back, which is absolutely crazy, as there's hardly any cases there, or there wasn't when I filmed this anyway. Anyway, that's all from me today. Don't forget, you can get your Boris Johnson Let's Go Onwards t-shirts for Tenerife, Lanzarote, Gran Canaria and Fuerteventura down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Above all, stay safe and stay positive, my friends. Cheers.